Honorable Karauri.
Your Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, Your Excellency Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, our Governor, my friend Sakaja. Present today, we also have the leader of the majority in the Senate, Mheshimiwa Aaron Cheruiyot. We have some MPs from Nairobi as well. We have Major Dong, yuko hapa karibu, Senator Karen Nyamu. I have Mwafrika Roy Sambu present in the building. We have Richard Yegon, who is also a resident of Ruai, present. Alafu, I've seen Gakuya. He's somewhere present. Nafikiri alikuja kidogo amechelewa. Karibu sana. Alafu baba yao yuko hapa. I'll mention him because he used to be a member of parliament here. Na watu wanamkumbuka sana. He's also present in the building. I think those are all the MPs present. For the MCAs. Okay. Jane Kehara. And Mheshimiwa, Pole. So for the MCAs, we have a number of MCAs here led by the area MCA, Karis. Tafadhali, all the MCAs to stand up so that you are recognized. Tafadhali. Karibuni sana Kasarani. So all protocols observed. First of all, I wanted to thank Bishop Dr. Mark Kariuki and your wife and son. You are blessed. Do you know, you have a gift, Bishop. You have a gift. You know, if we were all to utilize the gifts that we've been given by God, we can achieve so much. So I thank you, Bishop. We have heard your word. President, His Excellency, and his deputy, they have a tough job ahead of them. This is their refreshment for their week. Sindio? Tuseme amen. When they come to these churches, they get energized. Sindio? Wanapata nguvu. It's not an easy task. We've inherited a lot of problems. This is what gives us strength. And I want to thank you for that word, Bishop. And may you continue. We wish you a long life. And for your son, we can see that gift has already been passed on. Sindio? Pia hiyo power iko ndani yake. And please continue with the work you're doing. It's an amazing job. I want to say something you mentioned when you started preaching. It is the truth. It is the truth that shall set you free. And we cannot run away from the truth. I want to start with that because, Your Excellency, watu hapa wanakupenda. And it is real love. Sindio? It is real love, si ile tu ya kisiasa, because they trust. And I want to say even from me, I trust in your leadership. You know, from where we were, and why I talk about the truth, is because sometimes people tell us tusiongee mambo ya awali. But Your Excellency, if we forget where we came from, then we cannot have direction to where we are going. We must remember. Kuna mambo ya tax naongelewa. Mimi am a professional, nililazimishwa nikuwe a tax expert. Kuna watu interior walituhangaisha kwa sababu biashara ilikuwa inatakikana. I must say, kwa sababu if we allow those things to continue, and that's why we love the president, to ensure that they do not happen in the future. Sindio? We must look at what happened so that we change it for the future generation. We have an independent judiciary right now. If we did not have that independence, we would not be having our president here today. Say amen. So, Mr. President, we are behind you. And let's not forget, we cannot forget the impunity that existed before, because that must be corrected as we move into the future. I felt I had to mention those few things before I move on to the next thing. Then, Mr. President, welcome to Kasarani. Kasarani, Ruai is the biggest ward almost 100 square kilometers, all the way to Kamulu. Na unajua, Your Excellency, huku ndio tulisahaulika. Sindio? The people of Ruai do not believe they live in Nairobi because barabara hakuna. This is the dustiest area in Nairobi. We do not have roads, Your Excellency. Please remember us as you make the budget, because for Nairobi, it is a shame. And I remember, Your Excellency, there's one day ukatuambia, it is a shame in the year of 2023 to have children studying under trees. Your Excellency, hapa tuko na hizo shida. We have a school hapa inaitwa Gitamba Primary, which is collapsing. So we have a lot of work to do, but we know, with you in charge, Your Excellency, we will move Ruai to be part of Nairobi, and residents of Ruai to be proud as residents of Nairobi. The other issue we have, in terms of, we have a TVET here, Your Excellency. You are very passionate about the technical institutions in Kenya. We have a TVET here, Kasarani Technical in Kamulu, which has been neglected all those years. There was funding that was supposed to be received annually. It has never gotten any funding. It has an issue with land. Hapa Ruai mambo ya mashamba. You even had the bishop himself. Tuko na shida ya mashamba. The title deeds, if they are issued, will be very happy. Even for the technical school, they have an issue with the title deed. I would like, Your Excellency, we sort out the issue with the technical college, and then I can welcome you to officially open it. It has never been officially opened, Your Excellency. Asanteni sana. Kitu ingine tunataka hapa ni soko. If you look at Kangundo Road, our mothers who are there in the market, they don't have anywhere, any market in Ruai. And Your Excellency, you promised a few markets in Nairobi. I am requesting for 2 in Kasarani constituency. One in Ruai and one on that side of Clay City. Please tukumbuke sana. It's very necessary. Affordable housing. I think the one area which has been left with a lot of land, and that's why we have land issues, is Ruai. We have a lot of land that can be used for this affordable housing. Tafadhali tukumbuke, because this is where, as you've said, Your Excellency, jobs will be created. We don't, our sons here, our young people do not have jobs. And it's becoming a big, big issue. When I was campaigning, I was telling people, we have a generation of young men who are going to get lost. And these young men have children. They are not able to take these children to school. If we are not careful, we'll create a generation that will be very problematic. We need to create those jobs. Your Excellency, tukumbuke Kasarani when you're thinking of the jobs to give to your people. The issue of title deeds is not only here in Ruai. I have issues in the wider Kasarani. I will explain that when I get a chance to sit with you, Your Excellency, because it is a big issue that we need to sort out. Some are historical issues dating before the 2000s, and they need to be addressed. One urgent one is my people in Choka. They are about to be evicted. There is a ruling that came from court, an owner from I don't know when, Mzungu Fulani. And this is something that happened since the 80s. And now they are being told to leave. Your Excellency, I request that you just give them the hope that no one is going to move from their houses. We can solve that problem with whoever is claiming the ownership, so that our people have a place to stay. They don't have anywhere to go. I want to finish by the last issue. And the last issue, Your Excellency, hata Nairobi tuko na njaa. Nairobi kuna njaa. When we are thinking of the relief, please let's remember the people of Nairobi. There are people who are suffering silently in their homes. And in Nairobi, you know, people, it's not very communal. Someone can die in their house alone, na mtu ajui. So, Your Excellency, tukumbuke in terms of those issues. In conclusion, I want to say, you know, the people of Ruai, this is my Dharakanithi, Your Excellency. I want to, if it was not for Ruai, I would not be a member of parliament. So, as I thank them, and they made me the first independent member of parliament in Nairobi, in the history of Nairobi. It has never happened before, because they have faith in me. And Your Excellency, I want to tell you something. If you did not take that seat, sijui tungekuwa tunaongea nini leo. You are the hope of Kenya. We trust you and we have faith in you. And whatever you're pushing, Your Excellency, because you know there's nothing that you have done which is heading wrong. I have personally never sat with someone who I believe in so much than Mr. President. So, President, we are behind you. Whatever you need, tuko pamoja. And I want you to welcome again into Kasarani. We need you. The more you come here, the more development will come here. Karibu tena na tena, Your Excellency. I want to conclude there and allow and invite the Leader of Majority to say a few words. Then in turn, he'll invite the Governor of Nairobi. Asanteni sana. God bless you all. Thank you.